So guys, it's kind of drizzling a little. Let me put my hoodie on. But I have some really nice chawrai bhaji in the garden and I want to prepare it today for dinner with some roti. So I'm going to pick the chawrai bhaji and show you how much I get from the garden. I didn't plant these ones. The seeds come back from last year or it came with the soil. And then I'm going to give an update on the garden and how everything is looking. Never mind it's raining. I'll still show you the garden today. So let's pick some bhaji. So look at these chawrai, how nice and big. And the stem is very nice and soft and young, and that's when I like to cook it. So this here alone is one plant I have here. And this is my corolla. So all the vegetables and the grocery went up in the store. I accidentally cut one of the carrots, but that's okay. Went up in the store. So if you have a little place in your backyard, it's a great time to plant a vegetable garden. If you don't have place in your backyard, you can still plant some in pots, because I also did some in pot, and this is from one plant only. So I'm gonna keep on cutting the bhaji or the chawrai, and then I'll show you what the garden looked like from 6 weeks ago. So this is how much chawrai bhaji or Jamaican callaloo I got from my garden. Nice and fresh, because it came from my garden and it's organic. I'm not even gonna add anything to it, just some coconut milk and some fresh ingredients, and I will make the most delicious bhaji today. So let me show you what the garden looked like. So starting from the green onions, and you guys were with me when I planted these from little shoots. I picked many times and I still have a lot here. Here I have some poi bhaji that hubby set from seed, and we just transplanted them yesterday. But he wanted to hang down because poi bhaji runs, and it's gonna be beautiful when it starts running. These bhaji is also known as Malabar spinach, and I have a lot of them that we set from seed. My strawberry plant is going well with a lot of little strawberry on the plant, but ever since we planted this, the squirrel is visiting our backyard and he's been eating all my ripe strawberries. I had like 7 ripe ones, and hubby said let them grow a little bit more. When I came out yesterday, they were all gone. So I'm keeping this one close to my back door. My balange or eggplant is coming along nicely, as you can see. And this one have flower. Again, the squirrel came in and he picked off some of my flowers, so I'm keeping a close eye on the garden. I have more flower here and more buds. I really love how the balange or baigan plant is looking. This is my first year with baigan in the backyard. I have here some onions and some more green onions. Same in this spot here. And over here is my corolla vine. And look how beautiful it looks. Look at what hubby made for the corolla to run on. And they are climbing up nicely. I have corolla on the vine. There is one right here. There is another one right here. And there is a few other little ones. I don't know if I'm gonna find them with the camera. There's another one right here that my hubby just pollinated right there. And there's a few other little ones that are coming out, but I will keep you harvested as the garden is blooming, but it's looking very nice so far. In this area right here is what I just harvest all the poi bhaji or Malabar spinach, and these very fine leaf plant that I have here, this is my carrots, and these ones on the ground are not ready yet, but I'm gonna show you some that I have in a pot is almost ready to be harvested. So this is another strawberry plant, and like I mentioned, they will get strawberries, but the squirrel will get to them before me. Here I have a bora plant, and this was one that I planted seed and it flew away, but I find it back in the backyard and I replanted it. So it is looking nice. And I have here my same plant. I have, let me see here, I supposed to have, oh, what happened here? Oh my goodness, the squirrel dug up my purple seam. Look at that. I'm not very happy about this. I'm so not happy, and hubby's gonna be very sad as well. That was my only purple seam that I had. These ones are the green seam, and I got the purple seeds from Auntie Dato. But these ones are coming along nicely. He bought these bamboos from the dollar store and made this thing here for it to run on, but he's not done with the machan for that one. And look at this bygone plant. There's a lot of flowers, so lots of bygone coming up soon. Over here is my squash, and they are coming along nicely as well. And this is only 6 weeks now since I planted most of the plant. Some of the other stuff, I think the same, is only like 3 weeks old. And my poi bhaji, I replanted those yesterday, and I have some lettuce. Look at my lettuce, how beautiful, romaine lettuce. These ones were planted in 3 weeks or 2.5 weeks. My onions are on the ground, and here is my carrot plants in this bin, and look at the carrots. Some of them are ready. Look at that. You guys, look, my first time planting carrots. My hands are scratching to pull this one, but hubby said give it some more time. And then look at it, these ones in here. I have like 3 roots showing up here, but he said to give it some more time. I have another one over here. Usually when they're ready, they will show a little bit of the carrots. And then there is more plants, but they're not all ready yet. So carrot is progressing nicely. The poi bhaji, we cooked some on Saturday, and we got some really big leaves and very nice amount. Look at these ones, very nice and fresh. So I can also pick some more, but not at the moment. I'm gonna give it some more time. And I can see the squirrel was digging up my aloe plant too, and that's not nice. I am not very happy for that. This is my yellow hot pepper. Yep. And I see a nice big one coming out here. There's a lot of little ones coming out, but we have to wait a little bit more. Poi bhaji or Malabar spinach. And then this is my chocolate hot pepper. This is my cherry tomato with a lot of tomatoes on the plant. I picked 4, 2 yesterday and 2 today. And then there's like a half ripe one right down there, a whole bunch down here. And then this plant have a lot of blossom too. This is my Brussels sprout. The leaves are looking nice and really lush, but the Brussels sprout didn't come out as yet. I don't know if you can eat Brussels sprout leaf. If anybody know who's watching this video, please leave in the comments and let me know. I have here some dill and some coriander. I have another coriander on that side. I guess I forget to mention. This is my rosemary. This is my thyme. And some more Bhagi. Look at the basil. I have to pick some and harvest them out before they get too big. Flat leaf parsley. More cherry tomato. There's a lot of tomatoes on the plant. Look over there. So much tomatoes. Look at these ones. More tomatoes. Here I have the Swiss chard. This is another Bhagi. My peppermint. Let me see. Yep, this is the peppermint. More Swiss chard. Look at my kale. Kale is really spreading out, and kale always do well in my garden. So does the celery. I picked so many of the celery, but look at the celery, how nice they're spreading out. All the different plants have their own unique green color. Look at that. And this is the spearmint. More flat leaf parsley, basil, lettuce. We have a couple root of lettuce that my husband, he harvested from last year and saved some seed. And these give us some beautiful lettuce. A whole bunch we have on this end, right down to the other end. And then this is my oregano, and oregano is full with amazing flavor, already used from this plant. This is my Swiss chard and another big Bygone or Balange plant that the squirrel been taking all my flowers from. There is one coming out here and a whole bunch of other little tiny ones. But I have to keep my eyes on this. And then for the cucumber plant, look how nice it's running up there. Hubby made this nice machan or haba, or if you know another name for it, let me know. But he's giving them enough room to run, so they're not, you know, clustering and growing on the ground. And look there, I have 2 cucumbers. I am so excited. And my husband is a big bee in the garden. He always helps to pollinate the plant because sometimes the bees don't get to all of them. There's more cucumber coming up there. There's a lot more little ones. Let me see. And look at that. And I see some more on this side. Look, there's another one here. So days after days, I'm gonna be harvesting cucumber, another one. And all these flowers, most of them will turn into cucumbers. There's another one in the back here. And the lettuce, these are onions, and these ones here are bok choy, but something is biting the leaves. I have to figure out what's going on with those. And these are my permanent mint. And these are some more Malabar spinach or poi bhaji. And that's the update of the garden, guys. Tell me what you think. And we did a lot of planting in pots this year. So we didn't had only on the ground, but we had some herbs and even vegetable in pots. So even if you don't have a backyard and you have a little balcony, or you have, you know, a little spot somewhere in the side of your yard, you can put down a few pots of herbs, tomatoes, something small, and it'll make you feel so happy. My garden is very therapeutic for me and hubby. We come out here every chance we get and just, you know, be mesmerized by all the different plants, leaves, shapes, colors, and all that, and it makes us very happy. And this is my other coriander plant, and I'm gonna show you when these are ready. It's what we call masala back home when they're dry. So I'm gonna head in and we're gonna prepare some organic bhaji for dinner. So come on down and let's cook together. So I nicely washed and chopped my bhaji. I have all the ingredients here, some nice garlic finely chopped, onions, green onions, pepper, and some coconut milk. Coconut milk really enhance chaurai bhaji or Jamaican bhaji. So I'm gonna head on to the stove and put this bhaji together. So in the pot, I have here about 2 tablespoons of oil warming up. I'm gonna go in with all my seasoning at once. And we're gonna cook the seasoning for a few minutes in the oil. And I have here all fresh ingredients. So our season is nicely cooked a little. I'm gonna add my bhaji in here now, and today I'm gonna make some veggie bhaji. So my bhaji is in here and I mix up all my ingredients. I will leave all the ingredients that I'm using today and the measurement in the description box below. Check out how beautiful and vibrant color this bhaji have. So now I'm gonna add some salt to the bhaji. And we can always add more later. We're gonna give this a mix. And it smells nice, guys. My fresh bhaji from my garden. I'm gonna add my coconut milk now, and we're gonna let this cook until the bhaji is nice and soft. So I grated 1 fresh coconut and squeeze it with some water. And I add in 2 cups of water here. We're gonna let this cook and then we'll come back and check it out in a few minutes. So here is my delicious coconut milk bhaji. Today we're gonna have it veggie style. Look at that, grown and picked from my own garden. And I have here some sada roti to go with it. Sister Shamiza, don't forget, I have yours right here. So let me plate up and I will reveal the taste of this bhaji. What time is it? It's digging time. So let me taste and I will share the results. This will go nice with rice or oil roti. Look at my roti. Nice and fluffy in the inside and very soft and ready to dive in there for that bhaji. So bhaji is one of my favorite, or spinach is one of my favorite veggies because it's very loaded with iron and some very good health benefit. I'm gonna take my first bite for all the viewers. I packed this bhaji with pepper. Right away I can get that pepper flavor because when it's a veggie dish, I like to put a nice amount of pepper, and the flavor of this fresh bhaji or spinach is just amazing. It's hitting all the right spots. So another mouthful. I want to encourage everyone who's watching, wherever you're watching from, please, if you have the opportunity, plant a kitchen garden or a vegetable garden, even a herb garden. It feels so rewarding when you can pick from your garden and prepare a meal with it. So until then, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, I hope you'll consider subscribing. Until then, please stay safe, stay blessed. Love you guys. Bye for now.